jolly good. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clayton Zoka, and welcome back to another My Thoughts On. Today, I'll be talking about The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Steve Zissou. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fourth Wes Anderson movie starring Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, Angelica Houston, Cate Blanchett, Willem Dafoe. You name your lot. So, what's the story about? It's about this team of fishermen, one of them led by Steve Zissou, played by Bill Murray. They all go out to kill this shark that eventually killed one of his friends. And he gets the help of Ned, played by Owen Wilson, who is assumed to be his son. Coming aboard is a journalist named Jane, played by Cate Blanchett, and his crewmates, who are all played by Willem Dafoe, Noel Taylor, just to name a few. So, all he did was go on this boat and then go out to sea to try and find the shark, while also getting along with his so-called son. Does it go well? Well, that's for you to find out. So, from what I'm seeing, apparently people are very mixed upon this one, which, I'll be very honest, I don't quite understand, because this is a great movie. Obviously that's to be that's to be expected, but this is genuinely really good. Compared to the last movies, this is better than Royal Tenenbaums, which I did quite like. Better than Rushmore, way better, and definitely Bottle Rocket as well. This is... Oh, excuse me. Oh. I think this is probably the first Wes Anderson movie to feel like a Wes Anderson movie. It's genuinely just the most Wes Anderson movie so far, from what I can think. It has exactly what you would expect from a movie by him. The eye-catching visuals, the text, the weird stilted shots, the dry sense of humour coming from every actor here. They're all fantastic, and they all play their parts extremely wonderfully well. Bill Murray is probably the best here, as to be expected, because his humour is very dry, and he also has that... His performances always have that he acts like a likeable arsehole. And it works here, because he is that likeable arsehole, whilst Owen Wilson plays the very naive, soon-to-be son, I guess. Angelica Houston plays his... Steve's wife, who doesn't really want anything to do with killing this animal, you see. I like Willem Dafoe as Klaus. I thought he was brilliant. Jeff Goldblum played the semi-rivalry to Steve. Michael Gambon played, I think, his lawyer, banker, I'm not quite sure. But everyone in the film, they're all great. Like, literally fantastic. Just really, really, really good. Along with a very wonderful score by Mark Mothersbaugh as well. Really good. Story's interesting, and it is quirky. It's a very quirkily comedic movie, and the comedy, while not every bit of humour lands, it is mostly just amusingly funny and clever. The opening to the movie was actually really well done. It felt like an actual theatre experience, and Anderson's films always have attention to detail. This is one of the great examples of that, and I think it really works. And the characters are likeable, and they have deep motivations. I like all of them. They're all great, but I do like Steve, because I think he is the main character, but he's also an arsehole, but a likeable one. My only real criticisms with the movie is that I think it could have been cut a little bit. It's almost 2 hours long. Granted, it doesn't feel like 2 hours, but it could have been shortened to an hour and a half. And also, again, not all the jokes land. Most of it hit, but some don't last well. Also, the effects in the movie, like, you see the when you see the animals and sea creatures, they're not CGI. They're animated. How can I tell? Because you look at the framework, or frame rate, sorry. On one hand, brilliant. That is a good way of expressing your creativity. And, you know, it's all animated. It is really nicely done, but on the other hand, is this movie fictional or real, which is hard to put together when you really think about it. Also, some characters are dicks, but some of them are a little bit annoyingly dickish. Like, it's one of those, it's like people you just don't want to talk to or interact with. You want to throw them overboard or something. But besides that, solid movie. Really, really, really great. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's visually pleasing. The story's quite tight. Solid, dry acting from everyone, especially Bill Murray, who's great as always. Lovely score, good humour. It's a great movie. I mean, it's definitely one of the better Wes Anderson movies I've seen. If you haven't seen it, just go watch it. It's super, super good. What would I give it? So I'm looking at the list right now, and it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I would probably say, what would I give it? I'd probably say a 9, just a simple 9. It's not great, don't get me wrong, it's not amazing, but I did really like it. Don't quite see why other people didn't, but hey ho. You know, it's whatever. So yeah, Live Aquatic with Steve Zissou. It's all good. So tomorrow I'll be talking about the Darjeeling Limited, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then Thursday will be Moonrise Kingdom. And then Friday, Grand Budapest Hotel. And Sunday will be French Dispatch for the grand finale. So I can't wait. So if you have seen The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, or however you pronounce his name, and what do you think about it? Is it good, bad, decent? Do you want to see it? Let me know below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And until next time, bye for now.